Next, we'll go to part 2. Following her lunch break, Dr. Bana shows her second patient, Miss Francis. Let's hear how that exchange went.
Hi, my name is Dr. Bana. I'm the nutritionist on call today. You are Miss Francis Bird, correct?
Yes.
And how may I help you today?
Well, you see, I only come down today because my son tell me I should go to the doctor. But I am fine.
And what is it that he was worried about exactly?
Well, he said that I was looking real fragile and I ain't eating all that much. So he said that he can take me to the doctor. But doctor, trust me, I am 82 years old and I feel completely fine. It's just that I have these two bad eyes and two knees, but that was sore from everything.
Okay, and if it's okay with you, I'd like to ask you a few questions and then examine you.
All right, doc, do what you gotta do.
Okay, good. Can you give me a description on what you're eating on a day?
You see, sometimes I just don't really feel hungry that sort of way. So sometimes I just skip breakfast. I eat at lunchtime and don't the brass tacks just come on. You see, I love that boy David Ellis. He's too smart here. But anywho, I just eat little sausages and the chicken nuggets. Cause you see, I just got a little issue with eating the hard things, the hard things. But this tastes so good, man. I just love eating the sausages and chicken nuggets.
Okay, and you say your son said that you were looking a bit fragile. Do you remember how much you weighed back then and how much you weigh now?
Jeez, son, to remember something like that, no. It's 82. Well, when I last went to the doctor, who am I name now? Dr. Andrews, yes. He'd tell me that I was about 68 kilograms, I think. Either kilograms or pounds, probably kilograms. But then I dropped about a 64.
Okay, I'll make a note of that. So tell me about your breakfast. What do you usually have?
You see, I just usually have a slice of wheat toast with margarine, but but I have to have some cinnamon on the side. And I usually take it with 1 cup of hot coffee. Actually, no, tea, I mean, not coffee. Yeah, I know you drink that nastiness. But sometimes when I'm feeling a little bit snackish, I just have a teaspoon of honey, just for the flavor.
And what about lunch?
Well, most of the time, I just have them can of peaches and a half a turkey sandwich. It gotta be half. I can't eat the whole thing, so it's be half. And a glass of water.
Okay, and do you usually eat in the evening?
Sometimes I just have a half a tuna fish sandwich with some mayonnaise. You don't know I can't eat that dry at all. So sometimes it's got a cup of iced tea with it, depending on how I feel. Or sometimes I just have a one or two Shirley biscuits before bedtime.
And how many months has this been going on for?
You see, right? I ain't tell you this, dog, because I like you. I ain't tell you this. Last year, my husband had passed, so it was a little bit hard living in the old family house. And plus, my son had gone away playing his little job and things. So my son hooked me up with a friend of his that got a little apartment. So I just live there by myself now. But luckily, I a little bit closer to where my son lives. But I just try my best. I try my best though. I is 82 years old. I don't want to do so much. I just try my best to sort out myself. But my son is worked so hard. I just don't want to bother he all that much, doc.
My condolences, Mom. So you have no help or anything around the day?
Well, my son has come around every once in a while, but no, I live at home by myself.
All right, Mom. I'll now be examining you. Is that okay?
Yeah, so don't do what you gotta do.
And before I examine you, are you on any medications currently, or do you have any illness?
Well, sometimes I take a little Panadol, sometimes when my head hurt and things so. But other than my two knees and my two eyes, I don't think they got no illnesses. No.
Dr. Dana proceeded to do a physical examination and a mini nutritional assessment on the patient. She further used an Amsler grid to confirm macular degeneration and a DEXA scan to confirm an underlying osteoporosis in the patient. All tests returned positive, and the nutritional assessment revealed malnutrition.
Well, Miss Francis, you mentioned your bad eyes and knees, and I've come to the conclusion that you may be suffering from macular degeneration and osteoporosis. Osteoporosis is a condition that would weaken your bones and would put you at increased risk of fractures. And macular degeneration is what is affecting your vision currently. Now, it wouldn't cause blindness, but it can make your daily activities difficult. Now, in terms of your diet, it is currently lacking in important nutrients, including calcium and vitamin D, which are also risk factors for osteoporosis and can again lead to increased risk of fractures. Now, Ms. Francis, you need to remember that with aging, you must watch what you eat. As you get older, you may not be as physically active, which puts you at a risk for chronic diseases. And you're also at an increased risk for sensory losses, as I would have mentioned before. Now, Mrs. Francis, I'd recommend a caretaker to assist with daily meals, which will be filled with all the recommended nutrients that you need. And some of these recommended nutrients would include yogurt and milk for your calcium deficiency, egg yolks, red meat, and liver for your vitamin D deficiency. And we need to increase the amount of fiber in your diet. And I would also like to advise you to reduce the amount of margarine you eat daily.
All right, all right. I will see what you could do.
That was insightful. Thank you to Dr. Banner for allowing Group E to shadow her today. For more information on any conditions mentioned, please visit our document. Have a great day.